Do you have any non-fabric pieces that you've brought with you today? Like anything that wouldn't be a fabric?
Yes.
Okay, I feel like I meant to hold on to one of those pieces.
Okay.
So could we maybe get it out? Yeah.
I'll give it to you this way.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. All right. Tinkerbell. I don't know what that is.
What was it?
Got a Tinkerbell reference.
What?
Tinkerbell? 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 Keeps coming in. What does that mean? Tinkerbell? Tinkerbell?
That's so weird, sorry.
It's okay. That's...
Definitely need one of these.
That's okay. Yeah.
The frame.
Yeah.
At the same time, I had, oh, let me get myself together really quick.
Okay.
Woo.
It's a lot.
At the same time as I had, in one of my rooms, decorated everything Tinkerbell because I was obsessed with Disney.
Right.
That frame was one of the things I took from my room because that was when me and my family went through a really hard time and we lost that home.
Right.
And that's when I turned to who I consider my guardian angel to this day. I lost her when I was really young. And she was around the same age. And yeah, she was just always with me. Like still after she passed, she was with me. I could see her and I could feel her.
Right.
And it's so weird because that frame is one of the only things that I have from my room. That was Tinkerbell when I went through one of the hardest times of my life and my family's life so far.
I'm gonna hold on to this because I feel like...
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to figure out all these people.
And I thought no one was gonna come through.
I know, isn't that funny? All right. She's where I'm making my closest connection, I think, for some reason, when I'm connecting to this one. Now, does your mom have a female contemporary around middle age, or just, I feel like I'm getting a reference to a woman who's coming through and acknowledging the cancer. And she's immediately coming through and acknowledging that, in part, she's why we're here today, and I have to talk about that, okay? This is difficult because I don't know the relation, like biologically to you, if at all. She's having me talk about being around the two kids.
Mm-hmm.
Who would the two kids be for her, from her perspective?
They'd be me and my brother.
You and your brother.
Yeah.
Her personality, even though she comes across as a little bit older, is kind of younger in her directness and
100%.
her I'm just
to the point. She's yep, that's her.
When she's talking about the cancer, having to be taken to doctor's appointments after doctor's appointments, I get to the point where it's like I don't want anyone to even take me. Like
I had to fight with her once. About what? To take her to chemo.
She's having me separated into two events.
Okay.
So if someone suffered from cancer in one instance and then suffered from it again or got it a second time, that could be what we're dealing with. But she's saying she fought it once.
That's what you're dealing with.
Okay. She's acknowledging the last bout of it that she had. I feel like when I get through it, I know that I'm not going to stay okay forever, and I have a feeling that this is gonna come back.
Yeah.
So there is a sense of peace with that in knowing, like, look, I'm no stranger to this. I've gone through this. I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
But she was a fighter.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I mean, very strong and very
She's the definition of a warrior.
Absolutely. Perfect. So I will hold on to that.
One of my objects that I brought belonged to someone that had a big part of me living. That's all I'm gonna say.
There's an energy that comes through, but they acknowledge that they died way too young from their perspective, like way young, like as a younger person. I don't think this will make sense. I just want to like preface this. There's a reference on your dad's side. I'm seeing vintage cars, funny enough, but I'm seeing cars working under cars.
Yo.
There's a reference to it. So if someone was like known for working on cars, kind of coming from that level. Let me see.
Not that I know of.
Okay, let's look.
What did Dad do?
He used to work on cars.
That's what he said.
Ooh. No, I'm like certain of it.
You're certain of what?
Certain of what's coming through with that specifically. Sometimes I can tell if I'm misinterpreting, but someone is trying to have me talk about the handyman, the man who would have worked underneath the cars. For whatever reason, I just see Dad over here and you over here. So I see you and your dad being separated, basically, in the way that this comes through. So this is kind of strange. To what extent has Dad been a part of your work?
Nothing.
Okay. Where's Dad living currently?
He passed away.
Oh, that would be it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that you lost your father.
It's all good. Appreciate it.
If you don't mind me asking, what did your dad pass of?
Killed himself.
I'm so sorry. So I'm at this party, and I randomly got a pull in the direction of this girl. I couldn't quite explain it, but I just felt like I had to deliver a message. So what's your first name again? I'm sorry?
Bella.
Bella, great.
Bella.
So nice to meet you. Even when I'm trying to unwind, I still pick up on information and have to deliver it. There's no such thing as being off the clock. All right, so you actually have a couple people popping in from the other side, if that's okay. So there is actually a reference to a man that's coming through. It actually comes through on the fatherly kind of a realm for this. It's like a real strong fatherly figure. Let's see as far as this goes. He's snapping his fingers at me, always an indication for me that someone passed quickly. He is referencing, though, no, he's referencing, I'm hearing an engine. This goes. Do you have anyone who would have passed a car accident, like a vehicular accident, or some form of an issue with a vehicular accident? Because this man passed in a vehicular-related accident.
My dad died in a motorcycle accident.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Connected to this object, they're showing me like birds. I'm hearing like wings fluttering, and then they're having me talk about birds, and it just keeps coming in. So does that make any sense?
It does.
Awesome.
Birds make sense.
Where would that fit for you?
Well, my grandma would always say, when I pass, you can see me as a cardinal.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That's fabulous.
Oh my God.
This person actually tries to communicate with you, but like through kind of interesting ways. So let me think of how to even describe what I'm seeing. I sometimes paint to decompress. It's my way of like relaxing and like hanging out, and they're showing me like painting. This connection is coming through in like a similar way. But it's like I'm with you during this activity. It's like I'm here. So does that make sense?
I paint all the time.
I love it.
It's my favorite thing.
Yes. Please know, like the feeling with this is like I'm with you as you're doing it.
I just painted a cardinal like last week, so.
She just painted that for me 2 days ago.
You know, this person's a bigger part of your life than you even realize, you know?
I feel so close to this person. And it's so weird because we've never met. I'm sorry, I'm a mess. I always wonder what we would have done if we were together.
Absolutely. You know, in the way this comes through, there's just such an awareness of you and being around you. And it's so amazing because the feeling is like guardian angel, guardian angel, guardian angel. And Mom needs to know that this person's her guardian angel as well.
Oh, my mommy.
So it's like, it's a group effort. And sometimes we don't even have to know our guardian angels here in the physical world for them to watch over us.
Thank you for that, that's awesome.
Of course.